I'm taking the GU for the first real off-road test, and what better place to do it than the Glasshouse Mountains. With huge rock steps, steep cliffs and an abundance of tracks, it'll surely put the patrol through its paces. Proudly supported by Superior Engineering, Diesel Conversions Australia, and in part by... Right, we're out at Glasshouse today and we are with Do It in the Dirt. This is a long time coming. I've messaged these guys for like well over a year, I think. And I've always said that one day I'll come out to Glasshouse. And today's the day. Yeah, we're going to hit Big Red. We're going to do Widowmaker. What else is the hardest out here?
Big Red.
We'll just do all the hardest tracks. These guys, they need lessons on how to full drive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll donate a day to you guys. And
thanks, mate.
Come out
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll link their channel below, but they drive the gnarliest stuff out here. And you guys know how crazy Glasshouse can get. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking because they're in control today. Car already broke today. So we're getting out here a little bit later. It's about lunchtime, but the fuel pump failed. Just had to swap that one out real quick and we're back. Thanks heaps for showing me around today.
And day's not over yet, mate.
Let's keep all the fluids inside of the body today. So first up, we are doing the start of the South power lines. This is Jeff's Rubicon Jeep. It's on 37s, it's twin locked, has a heap of flex, and it just makes everything look so easy. This is the first time I've wheeled this car since we've done the 4J swap, so let's see how she goes. I'm a little bit nervous actually, first time with auto too. So I'm up in my 4J converted GU Patrol. It makes a heap of power, it's on 35-inch bead locks, has a front Harrop E-locker and a full Superior kit underneath it. It's also the first time that I'm taking this out since we've done the conversion, so I'm pretty keen to see how she goes today. What do I do?
Hard driver backwards. Yep. Yep. That's better. Hey, a little bit. Yep. Yep. Hey, that's better. That felt way better.
That honestly made me feel like the rest of the day is going to suck. Up next is Nathan's TD42 GQ Ute. Now this thing is definitely built for Glasshouse. It's twin locked, has a heap of Superior underneath, full bar work and a front and rear winch. It's crazy capable and he has driven most of the harder tracks out here, and there's no surprise with this rig. Good drive. This is the Bogan bus, my brother's GQ wagon that we built in the shed. It's changed a lot since it was last shown on the channel with a fresh paint job, 79 series bonnet, superior suspension and fresh bar work. It's factory rear locked on 35-inch bead locks. It'll be interesting to see how this thing goes. Rear locker's not working. Just send it.
Normally the vac line just comes off, but everything was together.
Now we managed to replumb Harry's factory vacuum locker. We just plumbed it directly to a permanent vac supply, meaning that he couldn't actually turn off the locker. It was constantly on, but for now it's working, so we are going to continue on. We're going to head down to our next track. Now, unfortunately, at the next track, we did find this Land Cruiser that was on its lid. Now, I wanted to put this in just to show how awesome the full drive community is. All these guys banded together to get this car out of there. It was a bit of a mission, but this little RD28 was absolutely ripped and pulled this cruiser the whole way up this track.
Let's keep going a little bit.
We could go to full bearing. Do you want to send it little red and then over that way, because then you can come that back way and do I think it's Hochi or something? I was just saying, if we're here, we can turn into the back of full bearing there.
Right, we're at Send It Hill and we are going to give this one a crack. As you can see, pretty sketchy. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 on sketchiness, but Jeff's going first, I'm going second, and hopefully we can make it to the top. Wait, Nathan, the cameras are off now. I'm actually just really scared about this one.
Didn't you never sway over there?
Do you reckon we could just like edit it out or something maybe? Like just pretend that we got up and the camera's cut off or something?
How good are you at cutting out the rope of your winch line?
Yeah, pretty bad. Right, I'm just setting those adjustable shocks to 4. They were on 1. What that does is like stiffens up all the suspension, because driving up that's going to bounce a lot and it's going to hopefully hold me back to the earth instead of launching me into orbit. A
lot of noise.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good. We're still down here though.
There we go.
Like, it feels sketchy, but it's easy to back down. That's a good thing. It's like not, oh, I'm halfway up, what do I do now? But like, I'm still shaking. It's still scary.
Once the front's up, just pulls it on.
You're crazy. Where are we going, Nathan?
It's time for Little Red. Now the party starts.
Time for the weirdly named Little Red. Alright, we're going to Little Red. You guys probably know Little Red. I've actually driven it before in Cole, but it is Definitely not little. It's pretty technical, but it's like one of the most well-known tracks out here. Harry's never driven it. Last time we were here, Harry backed out of it because he couldn't get up, but Jeff and Nathan are both saying that it's changed a lot since we were out here, which doesn't surprise me. So we're gonna go check it out. Make our way up Little Red. We're going to Little Rad, man. Right, we're at the start of Little Red, and this is kind of like what Nathan and Jeff here call the warm-up, but it's kind of ridiculous just in itself. But Little Red's on the other side of this, and you've got to go down a canyon. But I think we're all just going to have a crack at this. Now, I've said this before on camera, these tracks don't look very big, but trust me, in real life, they are pretty big rock steps. Luckily, it is the type of driving that I really enjoy, so I'm super keen to give this a crack.
Driving long, try crawling that way.
Yeah, to me a little bit more. Did you lock her in? Yeah, it's pretty much on that. Yeah, to me a little bit. Yep, and then a slight little drive. Nice.
So now that we have done the warm-up, we can go ahead and drive down this canyon to the start of Little Red. We made it to Little Red, so we're going to give it a crack. Obviously it's right there, it goes way up the top. The other side's actually
It's just in the background.
He's talking just, hi.
it's Jeff.
Hi, Mum.
Alright, so Little Red, we're finally back here. I haven't been here in ages. The last time I was here was actually in Cole, RIP Cole, but yeah, I'm going to drive it in 4J. So far it's actually going really good, and it's surprising how capable it is. But Little Red is sort of the true test to see how good this thing is, because it is a bloody hard track. Now Jeff is going first, and he's really showing today how capable these Jeeps are with relatively little mods too. I mean, he normally does run a 37-inch sticky trep, but today he decided to leave his road tyres on, but it doesn't stop him on all of these tracks. And he's actually taking a much harder line here on Little Red too by dropping that back left wheel straight into the rut. Now, when you get up to the top of Little Red, you can either continue straight or you can take the bonus line to the left. So Nath is up next, and once again taking the harder lines up Little Red. What a drive, and God, how good does the TD42 sound. Just makes me want to get this new GQ project finished up so we can get it out on these tracks.
Right, here we go. Little Red. I am shaking, honestly. Pretty scared. So far, so good, boys. Do you want me to do that? Why? Isn't it easier to go that way? That is so scary to me. It seems really scary. Is it all right, Jeff? Convince me to go the bonus line.
That's it. Now turn right.
Holy shit! I've conquered Glasshouse. Oh God, boys! Bloody hell! Woo!
You are so easy to get confused.
Oh shit, dude, that was so scary. But thanks.
Your rubber arm is so easy to twist.
Oh
Not
God.
much different, but it's really easy to twist.
Yeah, well, you stood in the way.
I know.
I couldn't do anything. He's like,
That was the plan.
oh God, man. That was
Yeah,
sick.
but you did that easily.
Boys, that's by far the hardest thing I've ever driven. Holy crap. I'm shaking.
Big wrench is here.
Yeah, but Big Red's. What's the time? Gotta get out of here. I got a
Appointment.
yeah, I got a doctor's appointment or something. Yeah.
Bogan Bus is up next. Last time we were here, Harry didn't make it up, but I have a good feeling this time he is going to fly through this.
So now that Little Red's done, we sort of go right over the top of the hill until we hit Big Red. When you hit Big Red, you either drive straight up, or there's a hill called Mud Dog Hill to the left, and then to the right is like a bit of a bypass track out. All three options are actually quite hard. I was surprised last time. So I'm probably going to take the bypass track out, but it's like a rock garden. It's actually really fun to drive, in my opinion. I think these guys might be doing Big Red, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, I'm stoked that we just drove Little Red, and Nathan forced me to do the bonus line. So thank you, Nathan, but also I hate you. Right, so there's that way, which is like a bit of a rock garden. That is Big Red. As you can see, it is very big and steep, but Big Red is actually hectic. You see how big those steps are. But then this way, we have Wild Dog Hill, I think, or something, Mud Dog Hill, but that is pretty sketchy as well. So we're gonna go to the rock garden, I'm pretty certain, on the way out, which is actually quite fun to do. It's what I did in Cole last time, I really enjoyed it. What is it, Jesse? ZD. ZD? Yeah. Part out, question mark? Yeah. Jeff is going to do Big Red for us, which is insane.
Big Red is probably the most famous track out here at Glasshouse. It's notorious because of its level of sketchiness. Now, if you get something wrong on this track, the consequences can be quite big. There's plenty of spots that if you were to put it on your lid, you would just roll down the hill completely. There's a crossover section in the middle that is just super sketchy. I've never driven it. I don't know if I ever will. Hopefully one day. But for now, let's just watch Jeff drive it.
This is a sketchy part of Big Red. This is the crossover part. I don't know how these guys do this.
Yep, on that. Yep. We won't fully commit, but we'll go up so you can at least get your wheel straight. Yep, keep going. Steer, Paso. Okay, driver. Okay, stop there.
Yes.
I'm going to give this track a 10 out of 10 on the sketchiness level. If you look to the left here, it is just a straight drop down. It's a really scary track, but Jeff managed to drive all the way to the top. He's going to turn around and come back down.
Going up's not good enough for Jeff. He's got to come back down as well. He's just a savage. I don't know how the man does it. Going down Big Red. Anyone feel like menu log? Yeah. Just order some noodles to Big Red. Well, you're a crazy bastard, and I don't know how you do it, but...
Whoa, you can't even stand.
Hey! Hang on.
Put them on. Gauge.
There you go. Now we're locked. The snap. Alright, so we'll go out that way now. And that's the rock garden. So it's time to get out of here. Like I said, we're going to take the rock garden out. Now, it is a little bit technical, and there is a few pretty big rocks in there. but it's definitely my favourite part about Glasshouse is this track. I had so much fun last time, so I'm really excited to give it another crack. I'll see how the GU goes, and yeah, the guy's going to spot me up, so let's go.
I came up that head, didn't I? Yeah. That head. Gotta go drive more. Yeah. More driver. Actually, you might be better off coming up here. Keep doing that. Turn a bit of driver. Yeah. Hold that. Bit of driver again, actually. Yeah. Keep going. Bit of driver. Yep. Yep. Keep going. Oh.
How does a bloke who drives up and down Big Red get stuck on a rock that big?
It's a Jeep thing, you wouldn't understand.
All the patrols parked up there. Yeah, look at this. What's coming out? A winch for the Jeep.
For a Jeep.
Water.
Ooh, shots fired,
Blaming
mate.
the car.
Argument. I think Nath preempted it too because his car's in the perfect spot.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
This is the last little section before you make it back out onto the main road. It's definitely nothing too hectic, but it's really fun because there's like 10 different lines you can pick, so it's kind of a choose your own adventure style. And the rock steps are big enough to make your car flex up, which is always cool. So we're just going to have fun, drive this bit, and we'll make it back out onto the main road.
Right, it is a no locker challenge because Nathan just went up there with no lockers.
Really? Oh,
He did,
I
yeah.
wouldn't believe that. No. Sure. The compressor was on. Lockers are on.
So we're going to try it without lockers. No locker challenge.
No locker challenge. You're next. You're next.
No lockers, Dale.
No lockers.
I made it up pretty easy actually, no lockers. So choose your own adventure, no spotting allowed. Go film Harry, see how he goes.
I don't know why, but I always like doing little challenges like this. It kind of just keeps things interesting and keeps everyone on the same playing field. It's obviously nothing serious, but it's just really cool to see everyone's cars react differently and line choices and stuff like that. I'd really like to keep incorporating these into the videos, and hopefully we can try them on some harder tracks next time.
This way. What a weapon. No locker challenge, we all made it up. Not surprised, these cars are pretty capable. And that track wasn't super hard, but nonetheless, all goods on the no locker situation. I'm gonna say the patrols outwheeled the Jeep just a little bit. Just a little bit. But you did make it look a lot harder than us. Took some hectic lines.
I did cheat, it's still got traction control.
Oh, what's traction control? Never give a bloke who owns a Toyota the keys to your patrol.
Well, I had a patrol.
Never had your car.
That feels so cool. That feels so
So we made it out onto the road, and this is where we said goodbye to Jeff and Nathan. A massive thanks to these two legends for showing us around today. It was easily the best day of full driving I've had. Good company, good rigs, and some mint tracks. Check them out on YouTube, Do It in the Dirt for more of their content. And if you've made it this far, comment what tracks we should tackle next, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Cheers.